Oh, legend. You killed this one, huh? Look, when one American dream dies, another one takes its place. That is me. Let's go. I'm real talk. I done been to the place where the kings been. Just a common man, but I grind hard. And my gramps told me I should dream big. Pardon me, I don't doubt myself. Conquer with or without your help. Still chasing my dreams. That's why ladies see me as king. If I said I'm almost done with my mission, would you niggas hate admit that I'm gifted? Grind to the max, up in the description. All about my dough like Homer J. Simpson. Yeah, who's that? What's that? Here's my sound. Hit him with a boom like Colonel Gal. Watch me go notorious. How you think we live luxurious? Got a team full of them henchmen at your door like milkmen. Black and blue, that self-sin. So high, I was walking on stilts, man. Legend said he all about the team. Sammy said she all about the dream. She got an ass that shake like Jello. Now watch me drop this elbow. Yeah. Dream big, you could do the same as my team did. Yeah. Yeah. Dream big, I got dusty roads in my veins, bitch.
What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy, Dead on Dave, here once again for Dead on Dave Live. Yes, the time in the week where it's just about you. That's right, you guys can call in, get your voice heard, ask questions on anything in the world of wrestling, sports, pop culture, life. If you have qualms, concerns, interests, loves, passions, hates, fucking complete irritations that drive you insane, whatever it is, I want to hear about it. We can talk about it right here, live, for however long as you guys continue to keep calling back in. I think we're good with the American Dream. I want to go thank you, very first, thank you to my man, yo man, Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah, who once again, just every time I play his music, it brings it up a notch, you know? And that was American Dream, something he did a while back when, of course, to pay homage to the great American Dream, and it's a great song. So I hope you guys dig that. Go check it out. Go check out Real Talk Metaphor Messiah over at www.realtalkthetruth.com. Also, find him on SoundCloud, Real Talk to Metaphor Messiah, and of course right here on YouTube. He's there as well. So check him out. Go look what this guy does, because he makes hip-hop accessible to anybody, even my pasty white ass, which that's saying something. So pretty excited. We got Hell in a Cell tomorrow night. We got all kinds of stuff going on. And I got a few things I want to talk about to get the show going and everything until we get callers. And remember, you can call in on Skype at David Vancura, DAVIDVANCURA. Or, of course, use the brand new number 702-751-2902. It's right down. Wait, no, it's down there. It's underneath the Sarge's face there. Call in now. It says it. You can see it, 702-751-2902. Call in, get your voice heard, talk about whatever you want to talk about. Man, my hair is just doing its own thing right now. Holy God. So, as I await your calls, as I await what you guys have to say, let's talk about a few things, man. First thing I want to talk about, and I put her in my little picture, the graphic for the thumbnail here, because the more I think about Kana, Asuka, the whole shebang, whatever you want to call her, the more enamored I get with her. The more I think that she is a game-changing athlete. She's a game-changing wrestler. This is the woman who will bring actual change to the division, to women's wrestling in not only WWE, but North America. Because no matter how much people want to say it's just WWE that's doing wrong with the divas, we know that's not true. Nobody is getting it right. The knockouts aren't all that fascinating. They only have like 2 divas in Lucha. Ring of Honor, their most over female is Maria Kanellis, who is just a valet, really. I mean, and she's one of the most over heels in wrestling. So go figure that. So Kana comes in, and she is changing the way people are watching her. Changing the way people are reacting to matches. It's unbelievable to me listening to the crowd at NXT. And I know that it's only 400 people. I get that. That's fine. But the way she brings them on a ride with her physicality, her mannerisms, I mean, she really is the complete package. Her ring gear, her entrance music, all of it works. She's a goddamn rock star. She's a damn rock star when it comes down to it. There's really nothing else to say about her. She is an absolute bona fide rock star. And she's so much fun to watch. Now, I'm talking as I'm... Oh, jeez, I got a crappy bottle opener. Ah, come on. I'm looking like a bitch here. Can't even open my beer. This is a bitch. Oh. Come on. Fucking bullshit. Can you believe that? I can't believe how much trouble I just had opening this goddamn beer. And I think I even cut my fingy doing it. I think I cut my fingy. But anyway, there was a point to all that. Because I am filling up something special for Kana. Filling up something special for Miss Asuka. This, if you don't know what it is, it's called a boot. Now it's a smaller boot, but it's a boot nonetheless. So we're going to fill this motherfucker up. And this is something special we do here in Germany. And I don't know if this beer is any good. Because it is a myth that all German beer is good. It's a myth. But goddamn it, I sacrificed my finger getting this bitch open. Now I'm going to enjoy it. So this beer, I dedicate to Kana, to Asuka, and the change that she is going to be bringing to the women's division, not only in WWE, but in wrestling, because she's going to change the way that we know nothing North Americans view women's wrestling. She breaks the boundaries, breaks the mold of what women's wrestling can be. And it's fantastic. Jordan Turner says, hey, Dave, I listened to Dana Brooke theme song, and honestly, her song is badass. I agree. Dana Brooke's song is badass. It seems like all the new divas that are coming in have great theme songs, but Asuka is a step above anything else because she's not just a theme song. She's the costume. She's the mannerism. She's everything. So, Kana, Asuka, this is for you. Okay, that wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad. Wasn't the worst beer I've ever had. Ugh. We're going to chase it with this weird apple wine cola. Yeah, Dave's getting drunk today. Dave is getting drunk live on the air. That's what's happening. Dead on Dave Live. Taking your guys' calls, your questions, your concerns. I'm going to get drunk as fuck. Now, you can leave all your questions in the comment section, but it's so much better to get interactive and call in on Skype at David Vancura, David Vancura. I got all kinds of bubbles and gas on me now. Or use the number. We have it, so use it. 702-751-2902. Hell, you guys help me keep that number going. Because your unbelievable generosity and donations, giving the fat man a tip. Because hell, if you tip your barista for your fruity little pumpkin spice latte, you might as well tip the copious fat man as well. And you can do that right in the description box below. Hit the link, donate, boom. You could also, as you see right here, Pour Honey on Your Titties shirt. It is available. It's available at www.deadondave.spreadshirt.com. Whole bunch of new shirts. Go check it out. It's right there. It's awesome. And you buy them. Support the channel. Tamir Scott says, what time is it at Germany? It's 7:09 p.m. And we're actually having our daylight savings tonight. We go back an hour at 2 o'clock in the morning. Well, 3 o'clock hour. We go back to 2 in the morning. So we actually are hitting daylight savings about a week before the people in the States, I think. Something like that. So, yeah. So make sure you guys hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. We're almost at 1,500 subs. So now that I got that first beer in me, and I feel good about it, apple wine cola, badass, by the way. Oh, not a good chaser, though. Let's really dive into what makes Kana special. What makes Asuka special? She's like somebody said in the chat there, Kana and Daniel Bryan would be so good. 100% right. That's the thing. It would be good, wouldn't it? Let's take a call. Daniel Hoover. Daniel Hoover. You're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, Dave, how you doing?
What's up, man?
Anybody watching NXT, I don't know how you cannot be excited about the women's division.
Right? It's changing.
I'm talking about Asuka, Nia Jax. Once Dana Brooke gets good, oh man.
Dana Brooke.
Oh
I
man.
don't know. I think with Dana and Eva, the potential. I think they both have potential for different reasons. I don't know if they're ever going to develop, but what's good about the women's division down at NXT is they have so many different things going for it. I did not know Nia Jax looked the way she does. When I saw her come out, that took me by surprise. And in the best possible way. It was awesome. That woman is dominant. She's an awesome Kong. You know, she's
the monster heel.
She's Karma. You know, that's who she is. But she's a younger, better version. I don't know about better. Only time will tell about that because Karma was pretty damn badass. Awesome Kong is pretty damn badass. But only time will tell on that. But I'm super excited.
Oh, yeah.
It, man.
I mean, I'm just thinking about it. I'm thinking of number one contender matches. I'm thinking of championship matches with Bayley. Yeah. You know, David versus Goliath. You know, simple storylines, but like, oh man, it gets me pumped.
The cool thing about Nia Jax is, as long as they feel that she's ready to go, like, she doesn't need a title run in NXT. She can just go up to the women's division and just wreak havoc whenever they want her to. I think we're going to see a new age version of Awesome Kong and what's her name? God damn it. Gail Kim. They had great wars in the 2000s, man. Really great wars in like 2007, 2008, 2006, all that stuff. Kana and Nia Jax can be just the same. Can be the exact same. And I'm excited about that.
Oh, definitely. And the great thing is like we're not done with these women moving up. We have if you ever heard of Athena.
I don't know if you. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah. Athena's coming up and oh my, she's amazing.
Look, I like Athena. Don't get me wrong. But she's a little reckless. She reminds me a lot of Naomi. She's unpolished. Is she going to learn the style down there and actually like rein it in a little and not be so chaotic? And if that's the case, she's going to be great. But she's pretty damn reckless, man.
Oh, definitely. I mean, what's her finisher in the top rope stunner? Isn't that what that is?
Yeah, which I don't think they're going to let her do.
Yeah, I highly doubt that.
I had to guess.
No, but I went to a Shimmer show and I saw her wrestle like about a year and a half ago.
You go to those Shimmer shows, more than likely you're going to end up seeing Paige's mom wrestle.
Oh, dude, Paige's mom is hot.
She's had a lot of those things.
Hot. Oh, gosh. I can't handle her.
Can you believe that?
No, that's insane. But, I mean, she's good. I saw some YouTube videos of her. But, hey, Dave, I want to let you know that I'll be at 3 different WWE events. I'll be at the November 24th SmackDown, which is going to be here in Indianapolis, but I'm also going to be at the the January 18th Monday Night Raw in Columbus, and then I'm going to be at the WWE Fastlane. So I'll definitely be there, live tweeting you.
Well, you got to take pictures, man. You got to do the whole shebang bang. And
dude, I'm trying to get the copious shirt. I'm going to try to get the copious shirt. I'm going to wear that.
Yourself up a shirt. Hell, get the titties shirt and get that on camera.
Oh gosh. Oh, definitely. I got some good seats too for that SmackDown, so I'm gonna try to get open for you.
That's gonna be a fun show. SmackDown's been so good lately. I think you're gonna have a really good time at that show.
Oh man! And the great thing is, man, these tickets are cheap right now. I mean, I got third row ringside for like $150. It was nothing.
How many seats?
Oh, just 2. Just me and my friend.
That's not too bad.
Yeah.
I remember the last event that I went to when I was still living in the States, because the last wrestling event that I saw was 2007 at Tribute to the Troops when I was in Iraq. But before that, the last event that I was at was No Way Out, I believe 2001. It was 2000 or 2001. It was wherever that 3 Stages of Hell match was between
Triple H, Steve Austin.
Yes. I was there, and I was in absolute nosebleeds, and we paid like $40 a seat for those. So,
worth it though. Worth it to see that.
Awesome. It was great to be there. It was so much fun.
my first WWE live event. Actually, my dad took me to go see WCW Sin in 2000.
Oh no!
Vince Scott Steiner.
Oh no!
Oh man, I was a WCW kid though.
So was I.
I don't think I watched WWE up until about 2002.
See, I lived in Vegas, which became like the adopted home for WCW. You know, we had the Nitro Grill there, and I couldn't get enough. I mean, I was there the night that Kiss. I was there when Kiss played on that Nitro. I was there. I was in the crowd.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
It was badass.
Yeah, man. Oh man, the best pay-per-view I've been to though was SummerSlam 2007 in Indianapolis, and it was Undertaker versus Edge in the Hell in a Cell.
Oh yeah, that was a good one. The fire
amazing,
coming out of the ring after and shit, that was badass.
Oh. Well, the half the cage hit the fans.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh man, great pay-per-view too. That was an amazing pay-per-view. It was just good matches.
Indy, huh?
Yeah, Indianapolis.
I got family there. I spent a lot of time in Brown County, Indiana, with my dad. My dad's from Indianapolis, so.
Well, that's cool. Yeah, man.
Hey, what else you got for me, buddy?
Man, I'm excited for Hell in a Cell, man. I'm about to go to the store, pick up some beer, getting ready for the pay-per-view tomorrow.
What's your prediction for Hell in a Cell?
Well, I mean, see, I think that the Dudley boys are gonna get a one-up on the New Day. I know the New Day's. Yeah, I think they got to give it to them one more time, and I think they're gonna do it then.
I don't know. I don't know if I like that.
I know. I mean, I don't really like it either, but I think that's what's going to happen.
I
love the New Day.
You can't slow down the momentum of the New Day right now. I think that's a mistake, and I don't think WWE's going to do it. They're riding these guys hard.
I think taking the tag titles off them isn't going to slow their momentum down.
Really
at all.
Would. I think it probably would. It would slow them down a little bit. They need a decisive victory over the Dudleys. I want to see them without any interference. I want to see them get a victory and get rid of the Dudleys, man. That would not get rid of them for good, but you know what I mean. Get past this feud. I think they need it, and it would be good for them. And the cool thing is, with Survivor Series coming up, you don't necessarily need to worry about getting a new number one contender going into Survivor Series for the tag titles. They could be part of somebody's team. I think that would be smart by WWE to kind of go back to vintage booking of Survivor Series, where we had a lot of elimination matches and maybe the title be defended. I don't know.
Sure. What do you see? Where do you see the Dudley boys going after this if they do lose?
That's the thing. There's nobody else in the tag team division. That's the only thing that's keeping me thinking that maybe they will win the titles, because there's nothing else going on unless the WWE brings somebody up from NXT. I don't know what they're going to do with them. That is a problem. Maybe it's time to unleash Strowman and Harper, or Strowman and Rowan on the tag team division and let the Dudleys fight with them. I don't know.
I'm hoping for it. Harper Rowan was such a good combo, and that's the only way you can keep Rowan relevant in the WWE. That's the only way. Yeah, he does. I mean, and he can't survive. He can't survive as a singles competitor. No, he doesn't work
too, because I do like the guy, and that's the thing. I do like him, but he really they did him wrong. It wasn't even his fault. You can't be.
They moved him face.
They gave him they saddled him with goddamn Big Show. What are you going to do with that?
Oh.
What are you going to do with that? It's just like, and then they had him job to Big Show on top of it. It was weird.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I was watching that Monday Night Raw, and I saw him out there, and I was like, oh my God, it's Rowan's back. I was so excited because I'm a huge Bray Wyatt. I'm a huge Wyatt family guy. Love the Wyatts. And I was sitting there, I was like, and nobody cared. I think Michael said, hey, look, it's Rowan. He's out there. Cool. And I was just like, does nobody give a shit? Like,
nobody even noticed, that. And it is cool seeing the white and the black masks standing next to each other. I mean, I love that.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It was a good spot, and the commentators didn't do their job of hyping him back.
Goddamn job. When do they do their job?
Exactly.
Unless they're Corey Graves. Unless their name is Corey Graves.
The Wyatts now, man, we got two guys who are over 300 pounds, and all of them are above 6 foot. I can't see it. I mean, you could book this as like just like a 4 horseman kind of like monster stable.
Absolutely.
And like I'm talking like Kevin Owens, Bray Wyatt, and Harper and Rowan with, you know, Strowman as their big guy enforcer in the back.
Kevin Owens doesn't need to join the Wyatts. I think that's a terrible idea. I don't like that at all. Kevin
Owens
is strong enough to be on his own.
I'm not talking about Kevin Owens joining the Wyatts. I'm talking Bray going after the IC title against Kevin Owens.
Okay.
While at the same time, having the Wyatt family kind of hunt the New Day.
Yeah. Because
the New Day has that gimmick to where they are heels, but they're kind of tweeners because the audience loves them.
They're definitely over.
Audience loves them so much, so you can have like a solidified heel group go after them, and it wouldn't be that weird. And oh my god, that shtick would be hilarious. The Wyatts coming out, scaring them.
I think Wyatts need to start running roughshod. That's why I think it's important that Bray wins this Hell in a Cell. I think Bray needs to look strong here. It's more important that he looks strong than Roman. Roman is going to be fine. Roman is going to be Roman. They have him pegged as the next John Cena still, even though it doesn't make any sense. He's going to be just fine. So really, it's going to come down to what they do with the Wyatts after this. And I think it's important to have Bray win and just have them run roughshod. Just beat the piss out of everybody, man. I mean, they're so big and they're so damn intimidating. Let them do some stuff, you know?
I agree with you wholeheartedly on that. I mean, I've been such a huge Bray Wyatt fan. He's my current favorite wrestler right now. And for the last 2 years, and I've seen him go to rivalry, to rivalry, to rivalry. He comes up on the Jumbotron. He's like, hey, I'm going to destroy you. And he loses. And then they do this thing to where they completely ignore what just happened.
Yeah.
And then, something happen. Lights go dark. He's on the Jumbotron. He's like, hey, I'm back.
Hey,
I'm going to beat you up now.
New face of fear, man. Don't worry. And all that stuff.
He's been a mid-card upper jobber. It's been pissing me off because I can see in the back they literally have no idea what to do with the guy.
And that's a common practice with a lot of people. But I think as Owen Hart once said, enough is enough and it's time for a change. So I think hopefully we'll be done with this shit and it's time to go upward and onward with Mr. Wyatt. Let me get you out of here. I got another caller. I want to take a guy I haven't heard from in a long time, actually. So,
all right, man. You take care, Dave.
You too, buddy. I appreciate the call. Daniel Hoover, everybody. Daniel Hoover. Let's take a call from the elusive, the very, very British Mr. Crowley. Crowley does not call in forever in a day because he found greener pastures, apparently. And now he's here. What's up, Mr. Crowley?
I'm pretty cool, man. I realized that you're doing a live show, so I was like, oh, fuck it. Let's see what he's talking about.
I'm all the time, man. I'm on all the time. You never show up no more, buddy. What's up?
I'm pretty cool. I just thought I'd see what the show is about and see what you're talking and see if I can contribute in some sort of way.
Well, just tell me what's on your mind. That's all you got to do to contribute.
What's on my mind?
I don't know what contribute is because that's weird in British, but you can contribute.
Okay, I will contribute by giving my thoughts on the forthcoming pay-per-view.
Yeah, hit me up with your predictions, man. What do you think about Hell in a Cell?
I think it's going to be shit.
Yeah.
Well, not
really. Surprised that you would think that.
I think
a fairly stacked card. It's not a surprise that you would go, it's going to be shit.
Nah, it's more of a case of it's an extremely important pay-per-view for some certain people, i.e., mainly Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens.
Wait, okay. Now I know your thinking's all backwards because this is the least important pay-per-view Seth Rollins will ever have. Because it's the biggest
No.
Well,
if you allow me to make my point, David.
This match with Kane means nothing. What does this match with Kane mean? It means nothing. He's going to walk through this. That makes no sense. But go ahead.
My point, Dave, why it's important, because he's been booked pretty fucking weak lately. This guy needs an actual clean win. Even though it's Kane and, whatever, Kane's boring. But he desperately needs a clean win for him to store any kind of credibility as being an actual champion rather than some chump who runs away from everything all the time.
The cleanest win in the world over Kane is not going to help him get over as a impressive champion.
It will help more than not doing it.
I don't know. I'm not even sure if that's true. I think
Are you
this
not
match to
liking him
be.
as champ?
I think for this match to be, because remember, this is not going to be the main event. I think for this match to even be not a piss break for some people, because I think a lot of people are going to just walk out and take a piss during this match. For it not to be, there's got to be something interesting. There's got to be a hook. Someone's got to get involved because nobody cares about this match.
Who do you reckon should get involved?
What's that?
Who do you reckon should get involved?
I don't know. It doesn't matter to me. That's the thing. That's why I'm having so many issues with this. That's why I'm actually worried that Kane might win this fucking match. I'm actually concerned that it could happen.
It's for the title. It's not going to happen, surely.
You never know at this point. That's the thing.
God, no.
You never
Please
know.
don't let
Look,
Kane
all
champion.
logic points to that Seth Rollins should win this match without any issues. He should go on, go forward, and then move on to whatever's next. Whatever that may be, who the hell knows at this point, that should be next. But it is not beyond reason that they've had enough of the Seth Rollins experiment and take the title off of him, put it on Kane, and then immediately have Sheamus cash in. That is not beyond the realm of possibility with the WWE. It's just not.
I have no problem with Seth Rollins being champion. I just wish they'd been booked a bit better than some scaredy cat who's been holding the title for, it could be a fucking year-long run at this point. That's my only problem. Otherwise, in the ring, I fucking love what he does.
Of course, but see, they've limited him in the ring too. That's the thing. Because of the style that they've had him wrestle, because he has been the weak.
Unless they have him wrestling Cena, then they make him look good.
Well,
Just try and make Cena look good.
Of course, everybody's allowed to look good. Well, everybody has to look their best with Cena, so Cena can look good.
Because you have to carry his ass. That's why.
Of course.
I would have reckoned to Kevin Owen. Then, what are your thoughts on that with Ryback?
I'm actually looking forward to this match. They had a good match before Ryback and Kevin Owens. I'm expecting it to be an even better match this time. There's no reason why Kevin Owens should drop the title back to Ryback. Hopefully, this is just one of those situations where they're putting the cap on this rivalry, and hopefully somebody else will be stepping in to be a legitimate challenge to KO. I'm starting to lose hope on Ryback.
Who's going to take Cena's US?
Who, Ryback?
No, who's going to take Cena's US belt?
I'm thinking the most logical choice at this point is Dean Ambrose. He has nothing else to do.
Yes, that'd be awesome.
Dean makes a lot of sense, but I have a feeling WWE is looking big at this pay-per-view. I think bigger than a lot of people think. I think that's why there's a little bit of confusion as to what's going to happen, at least on my part. I have a feeling, because for the first time in a long time, I haven't heard anything for about 4 or 5 weeks since I last heard he was going to be seen by another doctor about Daniel Bryan. If Daniel Bryan comes out and he's that mystery guy, because remember, Cena's leaving for the next 4, 6, 8 weeks, whatever.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
so
that's
he can lose to a face.
He's dropping the belt. He's definitely dropping the belt. Yeah.
He can lose to a face. It doesn't matter if he loses to a face here. They can have face versus face because it's a one-off match, so it doesn't matter. It really does not matter who comes in.
Well, here are the 4 names that I keep hearing, and we've mentioned 2 of them already. So we've got Daniel Bryan, Dean Ambrose are the 2 names. Now the other 2, I hope not. Big E and Tyler Breeze, apparently. I think it's 2 other names that are possible
I
candidates.
don't see it being Big E because he will definitely be in that tag team match. Because they're not going to have Xavier Woods and Kofi Kingston defend the titles. So I don't see that happening. Tyler Breeze just came in and went immediately into a program with Dolph Ziggler. So I don't see that happening either. Unless they want to get him involved as well.
Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, fuck, it could even be Ziggler. I mean, fuck, who knows? Like,
that's what I was hoping for. I actually hoped for that. I wanted Ziggler to be the guy to cash in and win the title off of him and then go full-blown heel, bring out Nikki be this fucking cunt of a woman, and Dolph Ziggler start going around, not only did I take your belt, John, I took your girl too, and just have this whole thing building and getting some importance to Cena's comeback when he comes back in a few months. Have it mean something. And you don't have to change Cena, so that'll make WWE happy. You make a major change to Ziggler, which I think everybody is in agreement he needs, and maybe something happens. Maybe something.
Wayne's and Riot. Reigns and Wyatt.
Yeah, Reigns and Wyatt is going to be a war. I have high hopes for this match. I think I think my opinion,
I really think they need Reigns. seriously needs to put on a fucking, they need some sort of spot with Reigns does something absolutely crazy.
He's been really good lately.
For him, yeah, in the ring. Yeah, I mean, God, I've got nothing bad to say about the guy in the ring. He's not the finished product quite yet, I don't think.
No.
But I do think he's getting better and better. The guy is definitely an athlete, and he's really cool, and I like that. They need him to do some sort of massive spot tonight where people go, holy fucking shit, so they can get that stigma of that awful promo he did.
Yeah, he did have that awful promo, but he did.
Oh God, that was all horrible, Dave. It was a car crack.
He kind of made up for it a little bit on Raw, though. I thought he did a decent job on Raw.
Yeah, take the mic away from him. That's how he makes up for it.
It was last week's was so bad.
Christ, he's not a talker. Get the mic away from him. Fuck Vince.
No, they want him to be Cena. He's got to be the guy. He's got to be able to talk.
But he's not, though. He's not.
No.
They're trying to make him like The Rock because he's not that personality.
No, they're not trying to make him like The Rock. If they were trying to make him like The Rock, that would make sense. Have him be a halfway badass tweener type guy. No, they want him to be the guy speaking for cancer. That's why they had him out there with Cena speaking for cancer. Yes.
Yeah, that said a lot, didn't it?
It said an absolute lot. And he didn't do a terrible job with that, by the way. I got to give him a little bit of fucking credit. But he's not that guy. Just have him be Roman Reigns. Be a sexy, badass dude. All girls and guys want to have sex with the guy. Go with it. He attracts the world. Fuck it. Go with it.
I don't mind it. Yeah. I got no problem with him being champion. Anything's better than Cena, to be honest with you. So, I mean...
Yeah, well, I think the Cena bashing it's so old to me because...
If he's
barely held the belt. He's barely held the damn title in years, He's had small runs.
It's my Cena bashing doesn't come from here on the belt. It's just my Cena bashing comes from you don't make me want to watch wrestling anymore.
I don't know about all that. I think that's a little extreme. But hey, to each his own. To each his own. And I drink this boot to you, Mr. Crowley. This boot
nice to be on again.
Is to you.
It's been too long, man.
Well, you know where I am. I'm always here. Not my fault. I ain't gonna chase you down, motherfucker.
So I know you know where I am. I just literally uploaded like 4 videos onto Facebook today because I was like,
I'm here. What are you talking about? You can call in anytime. You've always had an open invitation. I don't know what happened to you. You died.
I've been working like an absolute animal, mate.
I know you actually got an actual job now. Impressive.
Well, I had 2 for like 3 months solid.
That's too much.
Working so much, but yeah, now I'm only doing 1, so I got a bit more free time and had this weekend off. And I saw, hey, Dave's doing a live show. I can actually phone in now.
But I'm glad you called in, buddy.
Oh yeah, cool, man. Nice one.
Because
I'll probably leave you to it. Let other people get their opinions and their thoughts
in
on
calling in, so it's not a big deal.
Okay, well, I could stay on and stink up the airways.
Something else for me? What else you got for me?
I don't know. What are you thinking of NXT at the moment, man?
Oh man, are you serious? NXT has been amazing as of late. It's been so much fun. It's been great because of the fact that what we were worried about doesn't seem to be an issue. The worry was that the new guys that were coming in weren't going to be able to transition. That isn't the worry. It's a pretty damn amazing how it's worked out. Apollo Crews already being the #1 contender.
He looks fucking amazing, by the way.
He is amazing. Samoa Joe showing the WWE that this type of guy coming from where he's been and everything can come in and work a different type of contract and be viable to the point where they bring in fucking James Storm. I mean...
Yeah, that was weird. I actually saw that on a sort of newsreel and I thought, no, I have to... And I YouTube James Storm NXT debut and there it actually was. Like, I had to watch it to believe it. I don't think it was awesome. I did watch the match. The match was okay. It was a bit underwhelming, but...
No, but he was
glad
great.
To see him... Yeah, no, I mean, I like James Storm. I used to watch TNA quite a lot, so I've definitely got a thing for James Storm. The only person that I desperately would love to see in WWE is, the one and only Bobby Roode, man. Fuck, man, that guy's...
I think Bobby Roode can happen. I think that might be closer than people think, mainly because him, with James Storm there, Beer Money is an obvious combination. And that's a great tag team, so why not have them together? Also, I think it opens the floodgates to guys like Austin Aries, who, where the hell is Austin Aries? Let's get him in there. And what about the possibility of AJ Styles? Can it finally happen? Well, now that we know this type of contract works with Samoa Joe, why the hell not?
Yeah, it'd have to be NXT though. I mean, but when I think Bobby Roode, I'm thinking I don't want him going to NXT. I actually want him to be in the main company. I think he'd be a top heel.
Yeah,
right
no,
now.
I'm not a big Bobby Roode guy. Actually, I like James Storm better than Bobby Roode, but that's just me. Let me get to this other caller, Crowley. I appreciate the call, buddy.
No worries, dude.
Take it easy, my friend.
You too, Mom.
That was weird, Mo. 856, you're live with Dead on Dave. What you got?
Hey, Dave, it's Pat from South Jersey.
Patty Glenn, what's up, buddy?
Greetings and salutations, my friend. I have a little conundrum.
You have a conundrum.
My Eagles,
all right.
yes, my Eagles play the Panthers Sunday night, and then Hell in a Cell. What do I do?
Well, considering that should get out of hand quickly, because I don't care that the Panthers beat Seattle. They're still a terrible team. The Panthers suck diddly yuck. Super Cam is over fucking rated, and the Eagles are starting to get going. So I don't think that game's going to last very long. You don't miss pay-per-views. I mean, that's it. I mean, watch them both. Turn the sound of the game off and watch the pay-per-view. You don't miss pay-per-views. You just don't.
All right, you answered my question.
You know, I mean, and this one, I think because some people are a little bit down on Hell in a Cell, but I think that this one has potential to be a little bit of a game changer. With John Cena leaving, you never know what they're going to do with that. It seems like there's a huge apex happening here. You know, things are coming to a big climax. We're going to get the final chapter of Undertaker and Brock Lesnar. We're going to get so much more. And I think it's going to be a really good show. I think it's going to be surprisingly good.
All right, well, you just swayed me. I'll flip back and forth between both of them, but I'll probably watch mostly the pay-per-view than anything.
Well, you let WWE know that I swayed you, and maybe they'll send me a cut of that $10. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's funny because I actually might have to pay my network subscription tomorrow because it's the 25th.
Funny how that works out.
Yeah, because I started ordering it back on what was it? I think it was January 25th for the Rumble, and now it's every the 25th of every month.
For those of you who don't know, Apple Wine Cola is the fucking shit. It's really good. It's beer and cola and wine, and it's all mixed up. It's really good. What else you got from me, Mr. Glenn?
Not much. Going to the Flyers game tonight. Between the Flyers and the Rangers. Yeah.
You're actually going?
Yeah.
That's
I took a picture of my ticket and sent it to Tommy.
We got evidence.
He's a little upset. He's upset right now because I'm kind of beating him in fantasy right now. I don't understand how that's happened.
You did make a furious comeback. He wasn't expecting that. Actually, fucking Jermaine made a comeback on me, and he got within a couple of points. But that's because he had all of his Montreal Canadiens playing. Like half of his team is fucking Canadians. It's crazy. It's all the Canadiens.
I had to get rid of Duncan Keith because he got hurt.
Yes, stupid fuck. Why would you drop him? Put him. You have 2 IR slots. You have 2 injured reserve slots. Why wouldn't you stash him? In the last 5 days, I picked up Pavel Datsyuk and Duncan Keith, both of which will be back in the next month and a half. You guys are retarded. I stashed them both.
I figured I'd throw you a bone there, Dave.
No, you didn't know. You had no clue that you could put him in injured reserve.
Hey, this is my first year doing this, all right?
Hey, I will take advantage of anybody because, like, Tommy's happy with this league, this hockey league being all, like, nice and everybody's playing and having fun talking about hockey. I want to win this motherfucker. I won it last year.
Oh, believe me,
win it again.
I'm probably going to win. I've got King Henrique as my goalie right now.
Yeah, you ain't winning a goddamn thing.
I'm not winning again. No, I probably won't. I'll be glad if I win 2 games.
You give me Duncan Keith, man. That was wonderful. I tried to give you all kinds of offense. You didn't take him, and you drop him. Thank you so much, Patty Glenn.
Oh, you're welcome, Dave.
What else you got for me, man?
Not much. I know you're upset about this, but who do you think's going to win the World Series?
I'm not upset about it at all. And, I'm glad you brought that up. I'm not upset about the Cubs losing. Look, This is a very young team. They ran into a very hot team. The Mets played unbelievably well. They deserve to win that series. They deserve to sweep that series, plain and simple. I'm not upset about the Cubs. You know why? Because our window is opening.
It's like what I sent to you. What I sent to you on Facebook.
Yeah.
Look at what my Phillies happened. I mean, what we did. We were good for what 5-6 years there, and we did win a World Series. So if you can get a World Series,
this is an unprecedented situation in Chicago right now. It really
you just don't want to be the Atlanta Braves.
You know, it could be a run like that. It really could, with the type of hitting that
11 years of it. What was it, like 15 years of division titles and only one World Series?
14 years in a row, yeah. The offense.
But only one World Series title? Would you be happy with that?
No, obviously I want to win more titles. But, hey, after 108 years, I'll take what I can fucking get. But the difference is, I think, because the offense is going to be sustainable, all we got to do is go out and buy our pitching. And look at all the pitching that's on the market this offseason. The Cubs are going to be able to really load up. They had a very small payroll this year, only $89 million. They're going to load that up in the offseason. They're probably going to pick up two major pitching guys.
You know who you should go after?
I must be getting drunk because I said pitching guys. What the fuck? I don't know.
You know who you should go after, and I don't know if he's a free agent? Go after Cole Hamels.
No, he's not a free agent. He is locked up in Texas for the next 2 or 3 years. That's why they traded for him. He's locked up.
The Phillies, I think they just hired their new general manager.
Yes, they did. But Greinke's available. Price is available. Cueto, Samardzija. I mean, there's a lot of guys. Jordan Zimmerman, Steven Strasburg will probably be available through trade. I mean, it's crazy. It's really crazy.
You think Washington would get rid of Strasburg?
Yeah, I think they're done with him. He's the Orchid. He's the Orchid. You know why he's named the Orchid? Because he only can fucking win when it's 76 degrees and sunny outside. Other than that, he ain't fucking winning.
Yeah, he won't fit well in Chicago when it's playoff time.
That's a good point. But I'm not saying the Cubs go after Strasburg either. I'm just saying he will be available.
You think anybody will go after Jonathan Krappelbon?
You know, I'm really surprised that situation blew up as badly as it did. I don't know why Washington traded for him anyway. They'll be able to move him.
The Phillies made a smart move.
Yeah, the Phillies did make a smart move. They're not going to get a lot for him, but they'll be able to move him. If they want to move him, someone will take him. They got to move him because they're not moving Bryce Harper. And Harper wants to leave anyway. He hates Washington. He hates Matt Williams, who already got fired. So it's a crazy situation. Crazy.
Okay, the last point here. What the hell did the Colts do the other night with that stupid fake punt?
That was one of the worst plays in football I've ever seen. And if you guys want to have a good laugh, somebody recreated that punt, that fake
on Tecmo Super Bowl.
On Tecmo Super Bowl, on Super Tecmo Bowl.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And
I think, didn't Pagano get fired?
It's beautiful. Did Pagano get fired? No, he didn't get fired.
I think he did.
No, Pagano didn't get fired. He's going to get fired.
He's going to get fired at the end of this year if they didn't fire him already.
He will get fired. There's no question about that. But I don't think they fired him yet. Did they? If they fired him and I didn't hear about it, that's weird. That is strange.
And also for the U.S. Open Challenge, maybe Samoa Joe?
I think he's a possibility, but I think the two most likely candidates is Dean Ambrose and Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan, I think, is an outside possibility because of health questions. But Dean Ambrose seems all but a lock for me. He's not doing anything else, so why not?
Yeah, that's true.
To answer your question earlier, though, you asked a question about the World Series. I got Kansas City in 6, and that's not a disrespect to the Mets. I'm not being butthurt because the Mets eliminated the Cubs. I just think Kansas City, with losing last year, the way they're playing right now, got a great bullpen. Yes, the Mets have the advantage in starting pitching, but Kansas City only needs their starters to go 5 innings a game, and then they go to that amazing bullpen, and I think they have a little bit more of a balanced offense. You couple that with home field advantage, I'm going to go with Kansas City in 6.
What's been good about this playoffs is that we've got a lot of teams in there. We had a lot of teams had never won it before, or had never won it in a long time.
That's very true.
And then, you know, that's why you pull for people like Toronto and you pull for
Yeah.
people like Houston. And, you know, as much as I hated to see that the Blue Jays lost on Terry's behalf, but, you know, I'd like to see the Royals do it. And if the Mets do it, that's...
The funny thing about the Jays, I was rooting for the Jays until they got disgracefully fucking unclassy. Once they got unclassy, I started rooting against them. I'm glad Kansas City won. So fuck them in the air. But that being said, I like Toronto. I like that team. One of the most impressive offenses I've seen in the past 15 years.
They need pitching now.
They're going to lose David Price. David Price is not staying, so they need to focus on rebuilding that pitching staff, and we'll see what they do with that. It's going to be quite interesting. I wouldn't be surprised if they pull the trigger and move Troy Tulowitzki. And people are going to be like, what? They traded so much for him. Yes, they did. But he doesn't add a lot on offense. He adds a lot on defense for them because they already have a great offense with or without him. So if you can get a lot of big pitching prospects or a big pitching name for Tulo, I think you make that trade. That's just me, especially with his injury issues, you know?
I mean, look at the moves. Look at the moves my Phillies have made. We got rid of a lot of guys. A lot of our star older players. We got some good pitching prospects in the.
You're still 4 years away. You're like.
I know we are. But look, I'm happy with the run we made a few years ago.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that, and that's why I'm not upset that we stink right now because. Yeah. I always feel that you need to rebuild to get better. Look at the Flyers. I mean, who knew that they'd be 3-2-2 at this point in the season?
I can feel all this Philadelphia sports talk is just boring the fuck out of people. So
I know. I'm sorry. I could talk about NASCAR. Would you like to talk about that?
Oh my God, I'm going to throw you over the top rope on that. You're getting
I deserve that. Rope. All right, Dave. I'll see you later, buddy. Have a good rest of the show.
Patty Glenn, I love you, buddy. Patty Glenn, he's awesome. I love me some Cubby. Some Patty Glenn. Terry says, hey, be nice. I never ran down the Cubs, Dave and Patrick. Well, look, just because you never ran down the Cubs didn't give you any reason to run them down. And Toronto and their fans acted like goddamn thugs, monsters, and I'm getting a little drunk here. So, but, hey, I still like Toronto. Calm down, Terry. Jesus Christ. Ian Sloan says, Dave, sports exist outside of America. LOL. Well, not to me. Not to me. Well, what sport do I care about? Do I care about rugby? Do I care about what cricket, tallywhacker, and boulder, baby? No, I don't give a fuck about that. What else do I care about? Do I care about soccer, the most corrupt sport on the planet? Fuck no, I don't care about soccer. Fuck a soccer. Let's take Steven Kessel because he's always got great stuff. Mr. Kessel, you're live with Dead on Dave. Help save me from mediocrity. How you doing, buddy?
Hey, Dave. I had to come in here and say, finally, Monday Night Raw has come back.
It was a good Raw. It was decent.
No, wait. Has come back to San Diego.
Really?
This Monday, right after Hell in a Cell, San Diego.
Does anyone care? It's San Diego.
Hey, well, for us San Diegans, not having a Raw or pay-per-view, not being here in a long time, finally, something.
And, of course, as we all know, San Diego is German for whale's vagina. So that's important to note. It's important to note.
All right.
If Will Ferrell says it, it's fucking scripture. I'm drunk. This is great. San Diego, you think we're going to get a little Rey Mysterio and some 619 action? No, because he kills people in the ring. He kills people in the ring. I don't know.
Good. Well, it happened in Mexico, so anything can happen over there.
Anything, that's right. Donkey shows happen in Mexico. That's 100% right. What else you got for me, Mr. Kessel? I always love hearing from you with your narcissistic tendencies.
Yeah, well, first of all, HBO tonight, Terrence Crawford fighting.
What?
He's going to... Terrence Crawford.
Oh, yeah.
Fighting on HBO. Yeah. He's another, young and upcoming star to watch for.
What'd you think of the news from Mr. What's his name? Was it Ortiz? It wasn't Ortiz, was it? One of those top guys. It might even be Canelo. Was it Canelo who said he would drop down to fight?
Golovkin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What
it
do you
was
think of that
Canelo.
potential?
Oh, that would be great. I mean, to have the hottest boxer well, technically two of the hottest boxers in the sport right now.
What kind
That
of
would be
fight would
great.
you think that would be? You'd think that would be an action-packed fight, but what do you think?
Yeah, well, Golovkin he's not that much action fight like Canelo would go real at it,
Golovkin, he knocks the fuck out of people. And by the
yeah,
way,
he'll not.
by the way, did I call it or did I call it? I said I said before the 8th, but it happened in the 8th, and I'm taking that as a fucking dead on Dave. That's boom.
You should, yeah.
I'm taking that one. That's beautiful. Hey,
Golovkin,
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
What do you think of the John Jones reinstatement and how they handled it and all that? What do you think of that situation? I find it pretty interesting, but I want to get your feedback on that.
It kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it?
They tried to be real minimal about it, like they tried to make a little bit of reference to it, and that was about it.
Well, I'm glad John Jones is back because he is the champion.
He is, and he's going to destroy Cormier when he fights him again. He's going to destroy his face. He pointed him last time. I think he'll knock him the fuck out next time. I can't stand Daniel Cormier, by the way. Can't stand that guy. I want to see Ryan Bader beat the brakes off of him, but I don't think it's going to happen. You think, does Jones get an automatic shot here, or does he have to fight somebody before he takes on Cormier?
Man, I think they would give him a shot. I mean, once Cormier gets his fight out of the way, I think they would give John Jones a shot because I remember
Cormier says
before
he's not fighting anybody. Cormier says he's taking some time off because he fought 5 times in the past 18 months and all this shit, or 8 times in the past 2 years. So he says he wants a vacation. So he says he's not fighting anybody, which would seemingly eliminate any chance Ryan Bader has of fighting him. They're going to go right to John Jones, which is bad news for Ryan Bader because I think he can beat Daniel Cormier. He can't beat John Jones.
Yeah. I remember John Jones, when he had the championship, there were articles saying how he's the Michael Jordan of the UFC, how he's the best in the world. Well, I mean, I do think he is the best in the UFC, though.
I think when John Jones is doing what he does, I think he's the best combat fighter on the planet. Him and Ronda Rousey. I mean, for what she does, obviously fighting women and stuff, there's a lot of guys she can beat up too. But Ronda has been
Floyd Mayweather.
She's been so dominant. The only knock against her is it's in a startup division. And until she fights Cyborg, those questions are always going to be there. But I think she's going to beat Cyborg too, so we'll see.
Yeah, I would think so too. I think Ronda is the most dominant female in the world.
Yeah, she is. She is, and she's
would you think,
sexy as hell too, by the way.
Yeah. Would you think that Ronda Rousey is the most dominant female in the world?
She is the most dominant female athlete on the planet right now. Yes, that includes the Williams brothers. I mean sisters.
Oh, okay. I see.
That was mean. I'm drunk.
Yeah. Yeah, tell that to Drake.
Yeah, started from the bottom. Now I'm here. That's just talking about her large vagina. I don't know. Alex Williams, I can't wait for Raw to take place in Wales, vagina, and a whale. I'm too drunk to read that comment. That's great. He was making fun of San Diego. That's hysterical.
Yeah.
That's hysterical.
All right. Hopefully, Kevin Owens has a chance to check out the San Diego Zoo.
That's right, because why not, right? Put Ryback back in the fucking monkey pen where he belongs.
I'm surprised Kevin Owens is a big zoo guy.
There's so much interesting shit about Kevin Owens. You can literally write a book about the guy. He's great. I love Kevin Owens. What else you got for me, man?
First, I got to say 4-game win streak fantasy football.
Yes, you do. Who's the number one spot in fantasy in our league? Who is it?
I think that name is Dave.
That's right. It's my team. Adrian beat your son. That's right.
But where did that one loss come from, though?
It did come to you. It did come. Yeah. I have no problems losing to you.
Which is surprising because I couldn't beat you in fantasy baseball.
Yeah. But you won the whole league, man. Hey, look, I give you full credit. You're a very, very good fantasy sports player. You're a great fantasy sports player. You play it just like I do. You play it hard. And it's not lost on me on how many of my players you end up picking up in both baseball and football. By the way, just saying. But that's okay. I can't wait to play you in the playoffs because I'm going to beat you like I couldn't do, like I wasn't able to do in baseball. So I'm going to beat you in the playoffs.
You know, I take everything seriously, man. I play to win the game, brother.
Should.
Hey, man, I mean, I dropped Dalton for Palmer, so I mean, we both ended out with a win there.
That you did, but I had Dalton first, and I dropped him. No, or did you have him first?
No, I drafted him first and dropped him for Palmer.
I picked him up in another league. And yeah, you dropped the highest fantasy sports score, but you picked up.
Yeah,
Palmer. That's not so bad.
Yeah, until he gets hurt, and then I'm like,
bud. Ugh.
Well, you know, it's facing I think it should be a high-scoring game there.
I'm hoping, and I just sprayed fucking apple cola beer in my eye. Oh my god, that's horrific. But yeah, it should be interesting. Any parting shots before I get you out of here, Mr. Kessel? Because I'm like really drunk right now.
No, man, I think that's gonna be it, man. Well, first of all, I think the Roman Reigns and Bray Wyatt. I think there will be interference from that match.
By whom? Do you think that Braun Strowman's going to lift up the cage on his own? That would be great. How great would that be?
Oh, that would be great. But you know, there's a door there. It's not the steel cage, man.
Yeah,
you can just walk through the door.
We've seen doors get ripped off. That's been done. Been there, done that. I want to see Braun Strowman pick up the cage. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, like how Big Show carried down the Titantron.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let me get some other callers, man. I appreciate the call, bud.
All right, Dave, I'm going to get out your hair so I can watch some Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, baby.
Go have fun with that. Take it easy, Kessel. Well, I tried to take 631's call, but he hung up. Let's take a call. Hi, Dar Javid. What's going on, buddy? You're live with Dead on Dave.
Hey, Dave. I just wanted to ask, I don't know if you've already answered this question, but who do you think Roman Reigns is going to go for? Who do you think his feud is going to be after Bray Wyatt?
That's a good question. I'm hoping something crazy happens to where it could be someone like Dean Ambrose, but I don't see it happening. I don't know at this point because I'm not sure that this feud with Bray is ending yet. I do think.
Well, they've plugged it that it's gonna, it's gonna end a Hell in a Cell.
Well, I mean, they're saying it. Yeah, I guess both Hell in a Cell matches, which is supposed to be the point of Hell in a Cell, right? It's supposed to end a feud, but with Survivor Series right here, doesn't it seem like having him captain the team against Bray's team makes sense?
Oh, that's a good point. There's four of them, and
Yeah,
and
I don't know.
Roman.
You get Roman and some buddies. I don't know. It's gonna be weird.
But the thing is that the feud is so boring. It's getting so dry. It needs to end.
It is. Who would you like to see Roman Reigns take on next? That's a good question.
I was gonna say Seth Rollins, but I think it's too early yet.
It would be too early. It would be, but maybe there's no other option for Roman at this point. What other options are there for Roman Reigns?
Yeah, there's not many people. That's what I was gonna say. The roster is not as strong.
You think it's a possibility that I think you might be onto something here because you do that match now and maybe even put the title on Roman now, so you don't have to worry about putting the title on him like at a Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. If you put the title on him at such a high profile event, I don't think people
you'll
accept
get booed. Yeah, that's actually a good point.
But if you put it on him like, I don't know, TLC, maybe that works.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's a good point, man. Daniel Bryan, you never know. It could be him and Daniel Bryan. That would be a good feud. They had it last in January, February. They had a good feud. They had a good build up. At a great match in February. I don't remember the pay-per-view, but they had a good match.
Of course, that all predicates on Daniel Bryan being able to get back in the ring. And if he is able to, I hope he is the surprise United States Open challenger tomorrow night. That would be great. I'd love to see that.
Yeah, that would be good. Oh, and another person you talked about it earlier. It could be Adam Rose. Have you seen his promos he's been cutting?
Yeah, the party pooper stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, about the kids, and you should be disgusted. You know, maybe it's hinting at John Cena. You never know.
Yeah, but if it's Adam Rose, I don't see John dropping the title to him. And I think most people are figuring John's going to drop the title. So the way I'm looking at it is, if it's a small name like Adam Rose or Damian Sandow or Heath Slater, Bo Dallas, John's going to win and then still go away for a couple of months, but they'll like bring him in for TV or something. But if it's a bigger name like Dean Ambrose or Daniel Bryan, he's going to lose the belt. That's the way I'm thinking.
Yeah, but I'm here in the UK, and they've been advertising John Cena in December that he's going to be defending the title
against Sheamus. But those are, I don't know. That might not mean anything yet. Those are always subject to change. I don't know. I think there is a possibility of him keeping the title, which I think is a mistake. If he's going to go away for a couple months, put the belt on somebody else and see what happens. That's what I think. I'd hope, but we'll see.
Yeah, I hope it's D. Bryan too. But another thing I was going to say is the Royal Rumble. Who do you think is going to win the Royal Rumble? There's no clear-cut winners as of yet.
No, I don't think there is a clear-cut winner, but I think that there's a whole bunch of possibilities for return surprises. I think
like who?
Either way tonight, I believe this is Brock Lesnar's last match up until Royal Rumble.
Yeah.
I think he's going to participate in this year's Royal Rumble and potentially win the damn thing, depending on who the champion is. Daniel Bryan, if he doesn't return tonight or before, why not just have him be a surprise entrance in the Royal Rumble? I think Samoa Joe is a potential guy who can show up in the Rumble. There's a bunch of guys that they could really have some fun with, as long as it's not Roman Reigns. As long as he doesn't win for a second year, then
no, I don't think that's gonna happen. That won't happen. But again, as I said, there's no clear cut winner, and it's gonna be really interesting. You know, last year it was clear cut that Roman Reigns was gonna win it.
Yes, it was. This year it's not so much because of for the past 4 or 5 months, there really hasn't been a big emphasis on the title. You know, Seth has been this really weak, weaselly champion, and there hasn't been this guy who's building and going up the ranks. Don't discount the possibility of Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens has got a rocket ship up his ass, and if he won it, that would not surprise me.
I don't think so. I don't think he'll win. He's got the IC belt, so I don't think they'll want to have him win the Royal Rumble.
He could drop the IC belt between now and then, and even if he doesn't, there's no reason why he can't hold the Intercontinental Championship while winning the Royal Rumble and dropping the IC belt before WrestleMania. There's always that possibility. They're going to go with whatever the big seller is. Anyone from Texas is a possibility of winning that Rumble. Anybody from Texas. So it's just like if they decided to go with The Undertaker winning the Royal Rumble, it wouldn't surprise me. It'd be a mistake, but it wouldn't surprise me. Anyone from Texas.
No, that would suck. And just one more thing about The Undertaker, his promos are not the best. You know, his promo on Monday and his promos he's been cutting recently, I think they're pretty poor, to be honest with you.
Yeah. Well, I think at this point in his career, he's 50 years old and he has to fight so hard to be that character. It's just like when he was in his 30s and even in his 40s, it was easy to be this character. I don't think it's easy to be this character at 50 years old. It just kind of has to feel silly.
But just one more thing. The feud with Brock Lesnar, they should have mentioned the UFC confrontation back in 2009. You know, it would have made it real. You know.
Yeah,
but
I think they should have showed that footage. That would have been cool. I agree.
Yeah.
You got anything else for me, my good man?
Just one more thing.
Yes, sir.
If the Wyatt and Roman Reigns feud does end, I see the Wyatt family going after the tag team belts.
I think that makes sense. I think it's got to be,
especially if the Dudleys win on Sunday.
Yeah, which I'm hoping doesn't happen. I want to keep the New Day strong. I love the New Day, and I really do want to. I love them as champions, and the Dudleys don't need to win this goddamn belt. They really don't. They don't need to win the titles again. Jesus Christ. But the only problem is, where do they go if they don't? That's the issue. Where do they go if they don't? You know, so
that's what I mean. And the 9-time champions and the one, they're definitely going to hit 10 times before they go away from WWE again.
Potentially, but I wouldn't mind seeing, like, I know this is they already did it in TNA. I know that and everything, But what if the Dudleys are here not just to be the Dudleys? What if they decide to give them a singles run and have them split up after not being able to beat the New Day, and then we get a little bit of Devon Bubba Ray action, which
Devon sucks on his own. I think Devon sucks on his own, and Bully Ray. I don't think they'll let him do the Bully Ray character.
They won't let him do the Bully Ray character, but I don't know. It's going to be interesting. That's the two plays: either put the belt on him or break them up. And unfortunately, that sucks for New Day either way. So I don't know. It's going to be weird.
Yeah. Yep, it is. Yeah, that's it, Dave.
I appreciate the call, my friend. Thanks for all the support.
Peace out, brother.
Take it easy, buddy. I hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. I'm about to piss myself. I hope you guys are appreciating my sacrifice. Oh, I am actually about to pee. So here's what I want you to do. I'm going to stick around for a little bit longer, but I want you guys to like and subscribe to the channel. Oh my God, I'm about to piss. Holy shit, it's about to happen. I'm going to put on some music. Hold on. Oh my God, I can't even think because I'm about to pee. Here's Brock Lesnar by Real Talk, Metaphor Messiah.
Okay, here we go. I can show them how to do it when I'm in the zone. Before we start, let me puff that indigo. If I thrust, guaranteed you gon' feel it though. My intro for this real shit. When I walked the bridge and we built it. Two hoes got the boy on kill clip. My team good and we rollin'. It ain't really hard to see that I'm fresher. I'm a F5 with Brock Lesnar. We ain't got time to listen. Yo, lecture, let him put the title up and I get your bitch. Asking the X, we ain't never made up. When the times got rough, we ain't never gave up. Boy, you next to the one like Morpheus. So the NLO can't fuck with us. That's real talk in this purple rain. Know some real dudes that'll bring the pain. Stay fresh, rock shades like Johnny K. So they got a bad bitch, no song your blade. You ain't put in work, we can ask your girl. Mad cause she said I'm the best in the world. When it comes to the game, they honor me. I destroy your league, Sean Connery. That's a mere depiction what I'm clone like. Team on like a hard light. Love bad girls that's all night. With a gang of weed and we all right. Found my inner Hitmonlee. We don't run from victory. Keep pouring off that smearing off. I've been a boss like Tommy C.
All right. There's Real Talk Metaphor Messiah with Brock Lesnar. I almost pissed in fact, I did pee a little, but that's okay. That's just a secret between you and I am pretty drunk, man. That was fucked up. All right. Well, I couldn't end the show before I peed, unfortunately, but I think it's time. When you piss on yourself a little, it's probably time to end the show. Don't you think? So, last call here. If anybody has any more calls or questions, now's the time. Alex Williams says Brock in the Rumble would be fucking awesome. John retains the Hell in a Cell, then possibly makes the U.S. title vacant. I don't like that. Adrian Brown, smaller guys get more out of Roman, like Brian. I was hoping he was the guy that Stardust was hinting at. I don't know. Let's take a call. 631. You're live with Dead on Dave. I just almost pissed myself, but what's up?
Hey, buddy, that's pretty rad, but I'm glad that you made it to the bathroom, man. I'm happy for you. Thank God. Thank God all is well. So we didn't piss on the den on set. All right, so, I got the angle for fucking Roman Reigns. How we're going to get Roman Reigns over. Are you ready? Okay, this is how we're going to get Roman Reigns over. Roman Reigns just needs to keep doing exactly what he's doing, and maybe they need to do another thing where they put him in a horrible situation where he does wind up getting booed again, so that when he eventually, and then we're going to have him go, he's going to, continue doing his thing, continue to then actually get, you know what I mean, more wins under his belt, more this, more that, then have him win the title, get fucking booed out of the stadium maybe, or maybe cheered, but either way, he comes out on Raw the next night, no more Shield gear, he's in regular wrestling trunks, because he's fucking ripped. They fucking oil him up, he comes out, and he's like, think Roman Reigns cares about any of you, and he just does the Rock thing, and he just talks about how much he hates the fans, and he doesn't care about
that would be a book that would be a page out of the Rock's book, no question. That's what they should have done a while ago.
You know what I mean? It's so easy. I know, that should have been the next night of the Royal Rumble. That's what I want. That's what I thought I was going to see, and I was so ready to be like, yes, because then they're going to want to like him, but they can't because he's just going to shit all over everybody, and he's a great heel. He was a great heel.
Unfortunately, it's just not going to happen. They really see this guy as the next John Cena. That's how they view him. They're wrong. They're 100% wrong, but it's how they see him.
He could be bigger than John Cena.
Cena's had a pretty impressive career. As much as people hate him and everything, he's had a pretty goddamn impressive career. It's going to be hard to be bigger than John Cena, I would think.
Well, I'm saying in the way of, like, be bigger than John Cena as it's like he is the next Rock. You know what I mean? If they did do it the right way and booked it the right way, because everybody naturally hates him. This is Rocky Sucks all over again.
Maybe. I mean, there's a potential for that happening. Will the WWE do it? Probably not. We'll see. What else you got?
So I have one more thing for you. All right. I'm so happy that you're drunk today because this is kind of bizarre. But, yeah, so I'm going to send this in the chat. So check this out in the chat. I'm going to give you some context. Okay, back in 2003, they fucking put this on WWE.com, and this is a cartoon that Vince McMahon, like, I guess he wrote it because it totally sounds like something that Vince McMahon would find, like, he needed to do. And, yeah. Oh, my God, wait. I can't send it to you in the chat. I'm going to try to send it in a comment. Uh-oh. Can't do it. Type in
Skype?
Mr. McMahon and his ass. Type in Mr. McMahon and his ass on another tab in YouTube and check this out. And I want to hear your reaction to it.
Mr. McMahon, Mr. Mac. Oh, wait, I can't do any of that. Hold on. Mr. Mac. I am really fucking drunk. Holy shit, I can't type.
Perfect. This is perfect.
Bad.
This is the best time for you to watch this.
McMahon and his dad? And
his ass.
And his what?
Ass. A-S-S. Ass. A-S-S.
Oh, ass. Okay, let's see what happens here. Kiss My Ass cartoon?
And it could be, it could be one that says something about The Miz or someone who uploaded it, like, oh yeah, The Miz rules, Kiss My Ass cartoon, and just check this fucking out. This is the most bizarre thing I've ever seen. This was on WWE.com.
Okay, and there's the thumbnail is a picture of somebody in a luchador mask.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, I can't play it with sound because it's going to get picked up by YouTube.
No. This is like the WWE is baked. I promise this will not get picked up. I promise.
All right, let's find out. Let's play it and let's see.
Yeah,
I'm not going to play it for everyone to see, but I'm going to watch it. Here we go.
Okay. If you want, add it in later.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
His ass is curling.
What
the fuck am I watching?
Dude, he made this. Dude, he fucking made this, dude. This is the issue that Vince McMahon finds important. His ass playing the drums while he's sitting.
What the hell is this? Who would do this?
Dude,
his ass is holding
arms.
a turkey.
It is holding a turkey. Dude, it's just casserole.
This is one of the most ridiculous things I think I've ever seen. I have never seen anything quite like this. This is nuts. And everybody in the chat, what you need to do right now is go type in Mr. McMahon and his ass. This is insane. This is fantastic. I appreciate you calling me and giving me this gift.
Dude, look, and he's pissed off that the food is vegan. This is the shit that he finds important. Vegan turkeys. You have to finish watching this. It's
ridiculous, man. That's pretty ridiculous. Oh my God. You got anything else for me, 631?
Well, his ass has a pilgrim's hat on, and now they're shoving the waiter's head into Vince McMahon's asshole.
It's pretty ridiculous.
Yep. Besides that, nope, I'm pretty good for today. Just wanted to share that.
You know what? You did everything you needed to do.
Okay, perfect.
Mission accomplished. Good job, buddy.
Later, bud.
Take it easy. Frenchie Ben is calling, man. What you got, man? You're live with Dead on Dave. I'm drunk.
I know. And I want to start by saying that I hate you, Dave, because you picked up Dungeon Cheat on the waivers. Man, what a pickup.
You know, he's going to sit on the IR for a few weeks, for 4 to 6 weeks, but it's a good pickup.
Yeah.
I just stash him.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to take him.
And I picked up Pavel Datsuk, too. When he comes in, he'll be a good addition.
Oh, you're the one who took him. Okay.
Yep. Why people?
You had great shows.
You gotta stash these guys. Why aren't people stashing them?
I think I'm gonna do it later in the year when people drop the player left and right.
Well, they have to be on.
Players.
They have to be on IR. That's the thing. That's why this worked out. They have to be on injured reserve. You can't just stash them for no reason. You have 2 injured reserve slots that do not count against your team. So you can just hold them until they come off injured reserve. Then when you want to play them, you have to drop players to put them on your team active. So that's what I did.
Okay, that's a thing that I didn't know.
Veteran of fantasy sports, my friend. What else you got for me, buddy?
You had great shows this week in the crease with Tommy C.
Yeah. Tommy and I killed it. We had a good one. It was a good week of shows.
And because it's viewers' questions, let's talk about boxing a bit.
Sure. I'm limited. Let's go.
Oh, no, you're not. Have you seen David Lemieux against Gennady Golovkin?
Oh, that was a great fight. Yeah. Ended the way that I thought it was going to. I actually called it ending by knockout in the 8th.
Yeah, but what do you think about the referee's job?
The thing is, it's refs.
In that case, in the 5th, David Lemieux, he put a knee down.
Yeah.
Just to rest. And then Golovkin hit him in the face. And the referee did nothing about it.
The thing is, we don't have access to instant replay. If the ref missed it, he missed it. It's a bad spot. But, it's one of those.
And I think he stopped. Let me be clear. I think Lemieux got overwhelmed by Gennady Golovkin.
Oh, he did, yeah.
Golovkin is one of the top pound for pound in the world, maybe in the top 5 with Andre Ward, Kovalev, and Mayweather, and I don't know who, maybe a 5th guy I don't think about. Did Sergio Martinez is retire?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
But let's come back to Lemieux Golovkin. In the 8th, I think the referee stopped the fight too early because there was 3 belts in you have to let them fight and go for it. I've seen boxers in a lesser position than David Lemieux before they got stopped.
No, you're right on that. I mean, but with refs, it's all subjective. Golovkin was dominating this fight. He had the fight pretty well in hand. I think that's fair to say. I don't know if David Lemieux was going to turn this fight around in the last 4 rounds. It's one of those things. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a tough one.
Some of the guys from Quebec, like Jean Pascal and David Lemieux, they are great, but they don't use their jab enough.
Yeah.
And big-time boxers have a great jab, like Kovalev, like Andre Ward, Mayweather.
Mayweather, he used the jab because he's a defensive fighter, and that's how he keeps people at bay. But I've always been a big proponent of it. I like to see boxers really just pump that jab in and work the jab and kind of just establish range and then pick guys apart. It's kind of become a lost art. You don't see it as much. Boxing's so different now, man. It drives me crazy.
The best of the best, they have to have that weapon.
Yeah.
And another fight that's going to be interesting, it's Lucien Boutte against James DeGale. He's a British guy.
Boxing, right? This is more Canadian stuff?
Lucien Boutte is from Montreal, but DeGale, I think, is from the UK. It's going to be a good fight, and there's going to be in 2016 Jean Pascal against Sergey Kovalev, number 2.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a great fight. That one is going to be a good one because Pascal got stopped in the 5th, I think, by Kovalev, and he's going to do better in the 2nd fight.
More than likely. I think you're right on that. It's good to get those. Sometimes you want to see. I'm so drunk, I can't even put together words.
Okay, let's go into wrestling. Kevin Owens, does he fight this weekend?
Yeah, he's taking on Ryback. He's defending his title against Ryback, the Intercontinental Championship.
Okay.
Should be a great match. Don't drink wine cola after you chug 2 beers. It's not good for you.
No? You don't think so?
It's not good. It's really fucking with me.
That's a great advice from you, Dead on Dave.
It's really fucking with me. In fact, I'm probably going to have to end this show soon because I am.
Oh, it's okay. It's enough for me.
Absolutely getting wrecked right now.
So have a nice end of your show, Dave.
Hey, I appreciate it, Frenchie. You know, you can always call in anytime you like, my friend. You don't call in enough. We don't get enough Frenchie Ben.
Yeah, but I just call when I have something to tell you.
Oh,
I'm not too much into baseball. These weeks, you're into baseball, and I think you have great callers. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate the call, my man. Take it easy, buddy.
Okay, ciao.
All right, well, there it is, kids. I couldn't even get through the phone call because my eyes are like crossed right now. So I'm pretty messed up. I hope you guys had fun. I'm really sorry for the ending of this program, but I am absolutely just blitzed. But we should be having a full NFL show tomorrow. Very excited about that. Maybe Jim and Ben will be here. If not, I will solo the show because we didn't have a show last week. I'll definitely do it tomorrow as I'm feeling better. So be here for that. That'll be a lot of fun. 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Or it might be, it might be 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time because I go through daylight savings time tonight. So it's going to be, I'm only going to be 5 hours ahead of East Coast time. So just look for the, just look for the link and you'll find out exactly when it is. Jordan Turner, hey Dave, do you see Rollins versus Reigns at Survivor Series for the heavyweight title? I think it's possible. I think anything is possible right now when it comes to Seth Rollins. We'll see. I don't know. But on that note, I'm done. I don't think I'm ever drinking again, by the way. Fuck this. I appreciate you guys supporting the channel. I appreciate you supporting the show. Hope you had a good time tonight. I had a great call. Thank you guys for calling in. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for likes, subscribes, and shares, all that good stuff. 1,500 subs, kids. We're almost there. And you guys are really leading the charge. Thanks to Terry in Winnipeg for being the moderator, as always. But other than that, that's all I got. I will see you next time right here on Dead on Dave Productions. As always, if you don't have talent, have talented friends. We'll see you next time. Peace.